this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
47.
Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 13 yards. Leads to 3rd down and
49ers into the dime defensively. 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. All right,
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
yeah, here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go.
On the ground, this is Phil Moffat. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Quay Walker.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Out to his right, it's a screen. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Yeah! There we go. Wide eight. We're going to 54. Wide eight.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 20, 20,
Quick pass, right side, complete. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB, you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Carlson's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Look to build on that in the drives ahead.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well. You got 3 on that scoreboard.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Get set, get set. Hop.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. Oh, and the call backfires. This one is intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it, and interception was possible.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, there we go. I take. Hey, kill. Everybody, kill.
To throw is Prescott. To the left side, complete. It's a gain of 4. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Blue running to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Dak to the air here. Makes the catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap, he'll get to Blue. Wrong play, 1st down, he had no gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Prescott. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Everyone, go to 54, go to 50. Yeah, here we go. Right to wide in. Under.
Walking middle, Blue. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Prescott set to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by Ayuk, middle of the field. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The 49ers with a long ways to go for a score. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. On the gun is Purdy. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Purdy on first down. And back to Ayuk it goes. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get set.
First down throw by Purdy. Brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, ball at the 36. To throw again, it's Purdy. Pass his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
They'll come up on first and 10. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Makes the tackle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Jake Moody on for the PAT. No problems on the extra point there. And the 49ers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Warning. Gun.
Who gets the handoff? Power was way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 42-yard line.
Yeah,
Dak off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. And he's gonna score! Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
Yeah, here we go.
First down. Here's Dak. Down the field. He's got Lamb. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And has another one. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Go, get out there, get out there. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the red zone now. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, kill. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
34-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's a return from the 7. He takes a pop. The ball comes out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. So So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Got some room to work. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers grow their lead to 8. To kick it away. Here's Moody. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And screen here to Blue. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yeah! Under. Wide in. We're going to 54. Wide in. Then we're going to 53.
Here's Vidal running left. Across midfield to the 45. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They give it to the back of his own lead. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Down 2, they went for the tie right there, partner, but a game defense able to stop them and hang on to this narrow lead.
I don't hate that call, Kate. In fact, this is one of those gray areas. If it's the 4th quarter, that's absolutely the right decision. 3rd quarter, as I said, kind of a gray area where maybe you're chasing points. Either way, you're behind, and your defense now has to rise to the occasion.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Niners to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also proves the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key talent kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy on the play action. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now it's 3rd and short.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Might shift to the run here. 3rd and inches. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey will have the first down and even more. Again, he's got room. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 3rd quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away. Here's Mooney. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Hey, boy, hey.
A wide receiver run to start this series. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Line 8. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 8.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Play action, Prescott. Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Yeah, here we go. Line 8.
Third down run with Blue. Well, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down.
Here we go. Line 8. 26.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Get out there. Get out there. Line 8. 26.
Vidal. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down, more to come.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They'll look to run with Williams. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage. And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set, get set. 18.
Purdy throwing here. Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Clean it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running backs, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's got it. He's still going at the 30. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal.
Get set, get set.
From the red zone on first. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers take a fourth quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. In this game, trust me.
It's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Yeah!
And again, it's good. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Dak now from the gun. This is caught by Blue. 40! Hits the 20! And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys come through to tie it in the fourth!
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Next to score, Cowboys 35, 49ers 34.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this one doesn't go far. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
It's 2nd and 8. The 29-yard line.
Pressure comes. Purdy. He's on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas.
And it's
49ers trail by just 1. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now again, it's McCaffrey headed right. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Kittle makes the catch. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
This is one of those times, Kate, where I got to put my glasses on up in the booth and realize the line between receiver and tight end is so easily blurred. Why? Because this guy can run. He showed it before the catch with a great route, and he showed it even more so with the yards after catch.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They stick with McCaffrey. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1 real quick. Real quick.
Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way.
0 to 1.
So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. This 32 yards out on the right hash.
32 yard attempt.
That one is good! And he drills the chip shot to win them this game! So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it took everybody at the end.